What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 36 of our NC State return to Primetime Dynasty. This is our week 5 game against the Pittsburgh Panthers. We are playing in Pittsburgh as we're taking a look at DAMIEN Anderson. He is their star running back. He's going to make an impact in this game, and hopefully we can pull out the victory in a tough environment. At least I think so. So without further ado, as we take a look at their team stretching out, let's get it on. So, first play of the game for NC State's offense. MANGUM's going to hand the ball off to Chuck Griffin. He's going to bounce it out to the right-hand side, and he will pick up a nice game of about 7 on the play. So, it will be 2nd and 3 now. And so, MANGUM's going to go ahead and hand the ball off again up the middle for Griffin, and Griffin will get the first down. So, go ahead and move it forward. And so after a negative 1 yard rush, MANGUM's going to hand the ball off to Griffin again, and Griffin's going to go left-hand side, but it'll be clobbered in the backfield. 4 yard loss on that play. So it'll be 3rd and 15, and MANGUM's going to drop back to pass, and he will look over the middle, and it's going to be picked off by Smith. Smith has the first interception of the game and the first turnover for both sides. So now on the ensuing play from scrimmage, Pittsburgh is going to take control, and Avery is going to drop back to pass. He's going to look over the middle, and he's going to find his man Davis, and Davis has the touchdown. So Pittsburgh goes up early, 7-0 on NC State. So now first play from scrimmage after that touchdown play. MANGUM's going to hand the ball off to Griffin. Griffin's going to go left-hand side and get a nice pickup, about 8 on the play. So it'll bring up 2nd and 2 for the Wolfpack offense. And MANGUM's going to run some play action. He's going to look over the middle. Going to find Wilkinson, and Wilkinson will fumble the ball, but it's picked up by Fleming. We are lucky there. And so it will be 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack. MANGUM's going to go ahead and hand the ball off to Chuck Griffin up the middle, and Griffin will get a nice pickup, about 6 on the play. So it's going to be bring up 2nd and 4, and MANGUM's going to go ahead and run the football again with Griffin, and Griffin will get the first down basically, but they won't give it to him. So it's going to be 3rd and inches. MANGUM's running the no huddle, going to hand the ball off again to Griffin, and Griffin will get the first down. So after a 3 yard rush by Zachary Koch, it's going to be 2nd and 7, and MANGUM's going to run the draw play with him, and he will hand it off to Koch, and Koch will get the first down and more, about a 13-14 yard pickup. What a play. So now after a 4 yard rush, it's 2nd and 6 for the Wolfpack, and MANGUM's going to go ahead and hand the ball off to Griffin. Griffin's going to get a nice block on the outside, but he pushed him in the wrong direction, so they lose a couple yards. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the Wolfpack, and MANGUM will go ahead and drop back the pass. He's going to look over to the left-hand side. Be caught by Love, but only for a second before it's broken up. So it would be 4th and 8. We're going to bring on Smith for the field goal. Kick is up. Kick has some distance, but it falls just short. If we had a little bit more power on that kick, that would have been 3 points for NC State. But it's going to be 1st and 10 now from that spot for the Pittsburgh Panthers, and Avery's going to hand the ball off to Anderson. Fagan blows up that play in the backfield for a 1 yard loss. So now it's going to be 2nd and 11, and Avery's going to hand the ball off again to Anderson, and Anderson will be tackled by Cantrell, but not before he gets a nice 6 yard gain. So now it's going to be 3rd and 5, and Avery's sending his tight end in motion, Alexander, and he will drop back to pass. Avery, look over the middle, find Alexander, but Alexander's stopped just short before he gets the first down. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 for MANGUM after the Pittsburgh Panther punt, and MANGUM's going to hand the ball to Griffin. Griffin's going to go to the right-hand side and get a nice pick up, about 8 on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 2 for NC State. Working the ground game pretty well, and MANGUM's going to go ahead and hand the ball to Griffin up the middle for the first down. So after another 5 yard rush by Griffin on first down, it's going to bring up 2nd and 5, and we're going to hand the ball off to him again. He will be bottled up in the backfield for a 1 yard loss. So that brings up 3rd and 6 for the Wolfpack. And so now MANGUM is going to drop back to pass. Going to look over the left-hand side. It's going to be broken up on the play, but they're going to call no huddle. And they're going to go ahead and bring on... Actually, they're going to run the exact same play. And MANGUM's going to go ahead and drop back to pass. Going to throw off his back foot. It's going to be basically scooped it from the ground by Brown. And Brown has the first down out past the 50. So great play from Brown to get his hands underneath the ball. So now it's going to be 1st and 10. This drive stays alive. Koch is going to receive the ball, and he will get a nice block on the outside and a nice 13 yard gain on that play. So 1st and 10 from about the 30 yard line. MANGUM's going to look to run the fight song play again, and he will go ahead and drop back the pass. He's going to look to his right. Going to find Brown again on a nice out route, And first down, running the no huddle again, looking to run the exact same play. Brown's going to be wide open again, and he's looking to make a score, but he is clobbered at the goal line, about the 1 yard line actually. So it's going to be first and goal for the Wolfpack, and Mangum's going to call a nice little quick slant route, and he's going to fire to the left-hand side, find Jordan for the touchdown. NC State ties this game up 7-7 late in the second quarter. So now it's going to be first and 10 for the Pittsburgh Panthers, and Avery's going to drop out a pass. He's going to heave it over the middle. It's going to be caught by Davis, and Davis has a nice pick of about 12, maybe 13 on the play. But most importantly, he got the first down, which is not good for our defense. So now it's going to be first and 10 again. Avery's going to drop back a pass. He's going to lob a dude to the right-hand side. It's going to be picked off by Mike Manning. Mike Manning makes another great interception for this NC State defense. He has been probably the best player on that defense for a long time. So now first and 10. Griffin's going to get the ball. He's going to strike a couple tacklers. And Griffin is broken free. He is down the right-hand side of the field out to the 10. Touchdown, NC State. What a play from Griffin on first down after that interception. And so they take up a 14-7 lead late in the second quarter. And Avery's going to run some option play on first down. And he will be tackled, but not before he got back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be second and 10 for the Panthers of Pittsburgh, and Avery's going to send Alexander in motion. He's going to hand the ball off to Anderson. Anderson makes a nice spin move at the line of scrimmage, and he gets out, but not before he gets a nice 15-yard gain. So now it's going to be first and 10 for the Panthers, and Avery's going to drive back to pass. He's going to look and look and look. He's going to fire deep over the right-hand side. He's going to be caught by White, and White has a first down. If Sanders had got in front of that, it would probably been an interception. But anyways, it's going to be first and 10 for the Panthers. And Avery's going to drop back to pass. He's going to look over the left-hand side, and it will be caught. It's broken up by Sanders. So now it's going to be second and 10. That translated to third and 10 after another incomplete pass. So now third and 10. Avery will set up in the shotgun formation and drop back to pass. Going to look over right-hand side as he gets clobbered, and it will be broken up by Manning. Thompson trying to get the grab, but they will go ahead and bring on their field goal unit. And they will kind of let the clock run down, but it's going to be a nice hold by Carter, but the kicker hooks it left. Field goal miss. We take over at that spot. First and 10 for the Wolfpack, looking to add more points to this great lead already. And Manning's going to go ahead and hand the ball off to Griffin. And Griffin gets clobbered, but he does get 6 yards. So it was a 6-yard rush. So now Mangum's going to drop back to pass. Going to look over the left-hand side. And he's going to find no other but then Fleming on the left-hand side. He's down the sidelines and finally going to just walk out of bounds. And so now it's going to be first and 10. And Mangum's going to go ahead and hand the ball off to Chuck Griffin. Griffin's got a nice block on the right-hand side, but it does go away. So now it's going to be second and 5 for the Wolfpack, and Manning's going to go ahead and call a nice little play up the middle for Griffin, and Griffin will get that ball, and it will be a first down for the Wolfpack with 38 seconds left and counting before halftime. So Manning's going to jump back pass and look over the middle, find Brown. Brown has another reception in this game. That's a great game already. 7-yard reception. So we second and 3. Going to hand the ball to Griffin, and Griffin goes right up the gut for a touchdown. They go up 21-7. We'll really take another look at this one, and that's his second rushing touchdown of the game. So they take a 14-point lead into halftime on the first play of halftime. It's going to be first and 10. Avery's going to go to the left-hand side. He's going to pitch left with Anderson. Anderson will be finally dropped by Williamson, but he does get 3 yards. So it'll be second and 7 now for the Panthers, and Avery is going to drop back to pass. They're going to look over to the left-hand side and find Campbell, and Campbell has the first down and more, and he is finally dropped about the 46-yard line. And so now second and 6 after an Anderson rush, 4-yard rush at that matter, and he's going to hand the ball off to Anderson again, and Fagan blows up the play, but not before he gets 2 yards. Pittsburgh is 0 for 3 on third down conversions today. Let's make it 0 for 4 defense. Third and 4 for the Panthers, and Avery's going to hand the ball off to Anderson. Anderson will be stuffed by Fagan again, so they will have to punt the ball, and after a 4-yard rush by Chuck Griffin, that brings up second and 6 for the Wolfpack offense. Second and 6 now. Mangum's going to hand the ball off to Griffin, and Griffin will bounce to the right-hand side and get basically 6 yards, but they give him 3rd and inches. So now we are only 1 for 4 on third down conversions ourselves. So now going to hand the ball off to Griffin, and he will change the play at the line. Mangum will, and they're going to hand the ball off to him up the gut. And Griffin will get the first down and a little bit more, about a 3-yard rush. And he goes out for just a little bit with a bruised elbow after that play. It's going to be 2nd and 9 now after a 1-yard rush, I believe. And Mangum's going to run some play action. He's going to find Love on a nice crossing route out to about the 50-yard line. 1st down and 10. He is 8 for 12 with 115 yards passing. And then I think 2 interceptions at this point. And so now it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack. And Mangum's going to hand the ball off to Koch. And Koch has a nice gain of about 9 on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 after that nice rush by Zachary Koch. He's pretty much a power back, and we usually work him like that. So now, 2nd and 1, going to hand the ball to Koch. Koch gets a brilliant block on the right-hand side, and he's down the sidelines. Touchdown, NC State. They go up 28-7. But we're going to go ahead and take another look at this great run play after that beautiful block, and the Pittsburgh fans cannot believe it after they jumped up to that 7-0 lead in the beginning of the game. Look at Koch. He's going to go ahead and switch the hands, and he is broken free. That was a beautiful touchdown run by Koch. I'm thoroughly excited. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers, and they're trying to get at least a little bit more points on the board before the 4th quarter hits. And Avery's going to look over the middle and find White. White's going to be juggled around by the defense for a little bit. He almost breaks free, but they tackle him, but not before he gets a nice 3-yard gain on that play. Great resilience by him. So now it's going to be 2nd and 7. And Avery is going to change some type of play. He's going to jump back to passing and look over the middle and find White. And White has the 1st down, so now they are moving pretty effectively at this point. And so 1st and 10 for the Panthers. And Avery is going to send White in motion, and he will drop back to pass. He's going to look over the left-hand side. He's going to find Davis, and Davis tricks out the defense, and Davis gets a nice 15-yard gain on that play. So it's going to be 1st and 10 right before the 3rd quarter ends. And Avery's going to drop back to pass. He's going to look over the left-hand side. He's going to find Anderson. Anderson gets blown up on that play, gets absolutely clobbered, basically tabletop, almost tabletop at that. It's 2nd and 6 at the start of the 4th quarter, and Avery. Avery is going to drop by pass, going to look over the middle and find Davis, and Davis breaks a tackle, and he is broken free. Davis has a touchdown for the Pittsburgh Panthers at Heinz Field. Did not mention that we were at Heinz earlier, but on the ensuing kickoff, Mike Manning is going to get the ball, going to break out to the right-hand side, and he's down the sidelines, and he's finally pushed out of bounds about the 36-yard line, 37-yard line at that. So after a 2-yard rush by Griffin, it's going to be 2nd and 8, and Griffin's back in the game, and he's going to go ahead and get the ball. He's going to broken right-hand side, and he's going to be finally pushed out of bounds about the 50-yard line. So now after a nice 3-yard rush by Chuck Griffin, we're going to hand the ball off to him again. 2nd and 7. Going to get the ball, and he will get a nice 1st down right there. So 1st and 10 now for the Wolfpack. And so they're looking to possibly score again. And so now Mangum's going to hand the ball to Koch, and Koch is going to go right-hand side. And Koch will get 7 yards on that play. So now Mangum's going to hand the ball to Koch again on a power run play. And Koch has a nice blocking down the right-hand side, and he's finally pushed out of bounds about the 4-yard line. And so now 2nd and goal after a 1-yard rush by Buck Mangum. And we're going to hand the ball off to Griffin. And Griffin's going to go up the middle. He's going to be stopped about the 3-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and goal. Looking basically in striking distance. And Mangum's going to drop by pass. Look over the left-hand side. It's going to be picked off by Smith again. Smith has another interception on the game. At least the 2nd of the game. So now 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Panthers after that kneel down in the end zone for a touchback. And Avery's going to drop back to pass. Going to look over the middle. He's going to find Thompson for the 1st down. They're running a hurry-up offense, and I hate when they do that, but hey, it's a game. And so now Avery's going to drive a passing and look over the middle, find Thompson. Thompson almost broke free. We are lucky there. And so now it's going to be 1st and 10 again, running the no huddle. And so now Avery's going to drive by passing and look over the middle and find Anderson. And Anderson's destroyed on that play, and he is hurt. And he went down on that play. So now they have their backup running back in. 1st and 10, going to hand the ball off. Going to drop at the pass. Avery is. He's going to find his man on the left-hand side. I believe that's Thompson again. So 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh. And so Avery's going to fake the hand off the clock. He's going to look over the middle. It's going to be picked up by Williamson. Williamson has a great interception by this defense late in this 4th quarter, stopping the comeback possibly by the Panthers. And so now Mangum's going to hand the ball off to Griffin. Griffin's going to go to the right-hand side and get a nice pick of about 5 on the play. They take it their first timeout. So 2nd and 5 now for the Wolfpack. Mangum's going to run basically the exact same play to the right-hand side. And Griffin will get pretty much a first down, but they'll make it 3rd and inches after they take their second timeout. So now 3rd and inches for the Wolfpack. Can they get it here? Gonna hand the ball off to Griffin, and Griffin will get the first down. 1st and 10. They take their final timeout, and Anderson for Pittsburgh has a broken elbow, and he is out for the season. So that's pretty bad for them, but Mangum's going to hand the ball off to Griffin, and Griffin will be stuffed behind the line for a 1-yard loss on the play. Basically letting time click off at this moment. So now 2nd and 11, going to hand the ball off to Griffin again. Griffin's going to go right-hand side, and Griffin has basically the first down, but they won't give it to him again. 3rd and inches coming up. Try to go for 4 for 8. 50% on third down conversion would be awesome. And hand the ball off to Griffin up the middle, and he will get the first down with 52 seconds left. He has 33 rushes for 203 yards and 2 touchdowns. What a game by Chuck Griffin, the workhorse. And so now we're going to hand the ball off to Griffin again, and he will go up the middle for a nice 7-yard pickup. But after another 2-yard gain on 2nd down, it's going to be 3rd and 1. And we are 4 for 8. We're going to hand the ball off to Koch, and Koch is going to go to the inside and get the first down and more. So now 2 seconds left after calling our first timeout because we're cocky and a 2-yard loss on the previous play. We're going to hand the ball off to Griffin. I mean, why not? And we're going to go to the right-hand side, and we're going to be pushed out of bounds. Griffin's going to be pushed out of bounds, and that will end the ball game. NC State comes into Pittsburgh and clobbers the Panthers at Heinz Field. What a win for NC State to stay 4-0 in these last 5 games. And so now NC State, the final score is 28-14, and the play of the game is that beast run by Griffin where he just makes the defense look silly, and he broke it like nobody's business. There was no fixing after that, and that was a beautiful touchdown. Pittsburgh fans can't believe it. I can't believe it. Great game. I was so impressed by this team. Fleming is giving some condolences, as James Castle is well, to the opposing coach. Avery can't believe it. It was so close to a comeback, but Williamson with that beautiful interception really sealed the deal. And Chuck Griffin is your player of the game with 35 carries for 221 yards and 2 touchdowns. He was our offense today, and he is the reason why we won that game. So next time, guys, we will take on the Terrapins of Maryland at home, our first home game in a long time. I believe we played 5 games on the road, and we won 4 out of the 5. Great game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. We are number 15 in the nation, and hope NC State can continue this run and get better. See you guys next time.